We're speaking about the medicine. We speak about the monitor. So let me check the monitor for our next guest from squash. So let's talk more about the squash, dear viewers. So squash is a racket and ball sport played by two players in four walls, coated with a small and hollow rubber ball. We will take you to a study behind the scenes during the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic, and after to know more about the coaches and as well the players, we would like to stay more to know more about them. So please, we'd like to interview Mr. Ammar. Ammar, good morning and welcome to our show.
Good morning, good morning.
How are you, Ammar Tamimi?
Yes, thank you guys for having me today, and happy with you on Kuwait TV.
You're most welcome, Ammar. Where are you? We are waiting for you in the show.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you as well, yeah.
Yeah, because in Kuwait we said let ba'ad wai, so you are with us now.
Yeah, I'm with you now, yeah.
You're most welcome. Also, my co-host Emma, like to greet you as well.
Well, yes, good morning, Ammar, and I know that you are a sports guy and we are seeing you on the TV here. You are really glad to be one of those squash and racket people. And I don't know nothing about sports, not nothing, I know a little bit, but I'm not a fan of the squash. So can you tell us about the full stop of all trainings, practicing, and when exactly had happened? Dates and more details about the sport, because my colleague Abdulaziz is really a fan of all the racquetball sports.
Yes, the squash is a very entertaining sport. It plays in a court between two players with a rubber black ball, or sometimes a white ball. This match is on a glass court. It's very entertaining sport, and it helps the health, and it's really great to burn calories for any guy who wants to burn calories. And if you try it, you will really enjoy it.
Well, this is good, Abdulaziz. Burning calories, that means like reducing our weight. So yeah, I think I'm going to squash team soon.
Yeah, Mr. Ammar Tamimi, Coach Ammar, or Captain Ammar, we're saying in Kuwait and locally. By the way, these days, because of the pandemic, people don't go to do the practice every day. So how can you maintain your health and fitness during these days? I want to know.
Actually, these days, like you can say, we are back to the normal life, but in last March, the government issued an official statement that all the sport competitions and training sessions should be stopped until further notice. It was last March, so exactly on 9th of March. But in these days, we are playing competitions and playing league matches and playing local tournaments.
Well, I have seen you, Ammar, that the court is a small one. So only two people or one can really fit in that court of squash, isn't it?
Yeah. It's an individual sport. So it's only between two players. And only between two players inside the court, and the rules are, I think, easy. It's not complicated. The player who wins 3 games, he will win the match, and each game includes 11 points. So yeah, that's it. And as I told you, it's really entertaining sport.
Well, this is really good because it's indoors and it has also the safety precautions, Abdulaziz.
Yeah, for sure. And by the way, Ammar Tamimi, because you already say it's very entertaining sport, so people eager to go now to the court. So who give you the official to go to the court again? Is it the Public Authority of Sport or the Olympic Committee?
Last July, the government issued another statement that you can go back to training sessions in your clubs, but after that, before that, you have to do the PCR test, and the permission from the Kuwait Authority of Sport and from the Kuwait Olympic Committee. they give us the permission to go back to training sessions. But before that, you have to do the PCR test in Khaldia, and you should wait to the result. And after that, if the result is negative, then you can go back to training sessions. But it was only for the guys who are 18 years old and above.
Nice. And next time I will join you, okay? I already did my PCR.
Yeah. I'm ready. You are most welcome. We are playing in Kuwait Squash Federation complex in South Surrey, and it's really a very good place. And as you know, it's indoor, and the facilities are great there, and you can join anytime. You are most welcome.
Nice. I will call you after the show, okay? So I leave now to Emil.
Well, I'm jealous as well. I think I will join you, but just as a watcher and I will cheer for both of you. Ammar, tell us more about the training hours. I know that during the lockdown, there was a little bit of delay in training. So how was it before and after the lockdown? How did you really train?
I think all the athletes around the world, not just in Kuwait or not just Ammar, all the athletes around the world got affected by the lockdown and by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yes.
But everyone was trying his best to maintain his fitness level by doing the workout by doing the home workouts. And I was talking about myself. I was doing the workout from home with our fitness coach in the national team. Our fitness coach, we were doing the workouts with him. And before the lockdown, we were doing 2 sessions a day, morning and evening.
Yes.
Morning from 10 to 12 and evening from 6 to 8. But during the lockdown, we were just doing one session. It was like 45 minutes, focusing on strength or agility, and sometimes we went for outdoor runs. But after the
Yes.
lockdown, after the lockdown, we start step by step by one session a day. It was like just 1 hour, and after a few weeks, we started doing 2 sessions, morning and evening, and we are doing it until this moment. Yeah.
Well, this is really marvelous. We have seen you train a little bit just now on the screen, Abdulaziz. I think these are really nice training.
Yeah, for sure. About the training, Ammar, Tamimi, you're speaking about the PT. So what about the cross training you are doing now? I know for sure you have another exercise to do instead of doing the squash.
Yeah, most of the time in the morning sessions, we are focusing on our fitness level, like power, strength, core, or agility. Like so many things you can do, or you can do long runs, and sometimes you do the power and strength in the gym. That's the most of the time we do in the morning, and in the evening we focusing in squash. We play squash with the coach or with the player. That's most of the time we are doing it.
Nice. But what about the muscles? The most important muscle you have to train because you are playing squash, you have to use your hand. And also you have to do too much stamina. So what about the most important muscle you have to focus on more?
I think there is no like specific muscle. Like all your body should be strong. Your shoulders, your chest, your back should be strong as well. The muscles in your back should be strong as well. Your legs, hamstring. I think you have to be strong in all the muscles in your body.
Well, yes, I think Abdulaziz and Ammar, Coach Ammar, I have seen just a little bit and a hint of you training and really doing the racket with that ball. And I think also your wrist and ankles, they have the full body weight in it, isn't it?
Yeah, you are right, exactly, yeah.
Well,
right, you have to, yeah.
Nice.
and I think, Abdulaziz, I have seen the squash court, the new one, adjoined to the 360 Mall. That is a big one on the, I think, 6th Ring Road, isn't it?
Sorry, I didn't listen to the question.
The new building that you train in, is it on the 6th Ring Road, the big one, the big, I think the squash building, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the squash ball is should be black if you are playing on the wall court, and it's a white ball if you are playing on the glass court.
Nice.
Well, that's really good.
Yeah, Ammar, because you're already sharing with us about the working times, about the exercising time. So what about the family support of you?
Yeah, of course, it's very important. Like any athlete in the world, he cannot be a successful athlete without the support of his family. If you can see all the professional athletes around the world, if you are watching their interviews, all the time they mention their family, their parents, their brothers, their wife, for example. For me, for sure, I'm one of them, and for sure I'm getting big support from my parents, especially from my mother. She's my biggest supporter and my first supporter. Without her, I will not be a great athlete, I
Well,
think.
yes, we salute your mother, Ammar, and mothers are always best cheerleaders for their daughters and son as well. So best of luck. Thank you very much, Ammar Al-Tamimi, really a coach and an athlete in squash and court sports. I think, Abdulaziz, he gave us so much that I want to play a little bit of squash, but I'm not sure that I'm up to it.
Actually, give me motivation to exercise after the show.
Oh, he gave you that. Well, you see, Abdulaziz is a sports guy. He is in love with sports, and each and every aspect of the sport, he loves it. But I come from a big sports family, so I don't like sport that much.
Yeah, see? And this is the difference between me and you. So that's why you like winter more than summer.
Yes, indeed.
Just like to stay at home.
No. I like strolling, walking a little bit. I'm one of those guys that like to stroll in the park, have my cup of coffee in the morning, and really enjoying this marvelous and wonderful weather. But before anything, I'm one of those guys who really respect the safety for myself and others, because I don't go anywhere without wearing my mask, and sometimes I put like bits and pieces and make some nice things on it. So I would really feel happy wearing that mask. And also, I never shake hands. My best regards are from the elbows if I need, or just like this one and saying hi. We always need to take precautionary measures, dear viewers. We will never forget that the pandemic is not off. We are still in it, not just here in Kuwait. It's all about the global situation. And we know that a lockdown has been, Abdulaziz, in Europe, in the UK, and also in the States. A lot of countries now are locked down.
Because now the second wave is coming, the